We is live. Hello.
Hello.
Or hello again.
Hello.
I don't know if I clicked on Twitch. Did I? Am I also streaming on Twitch? I don't think I am. Nope, I'm not. I'm just streaming on YouTube. That's
I
okay.
really hope the wheel doesn't land on what I think it will.
Oh no!
Wheel of game.
No!
Turn, turn, turn. Tell me the fan base I should burn.
No! Okay, so what Aiden is talking about is that we decided we're going to do something a little bit different for these streams. And so we
Something fun.
yeah. And so we're deciding to
Well, actually,
do
no. Well, no, let's rephrase. Something fun for you guys, not fun for us.
oh yeah, this is gonna suck. Um and by the way, before I get into that, you're probably wondering why Stray is showing up on the screen. And for one, I platinumed the game. It took me forever. Like my thumb literally went numb and got swollen because I was trying so hard to get that one achievement.
You were getting really
I
pissed.
was getting so pissed. And then I almost had it too. I was
Well,
literally on the last step and then I didn't mute my
hey,
notifications.
actually, we should talk about that.
Yeah,
But
that was my
for,
bad.
first, I want to because even though we've made a community post about it,
That's what
I
I was
think
going
we
to bring
should
up.
briefly. Yeah, I figured we should. I wanted to brief, if anything, kind of be the one to talk about this
Go
one,
for
if
it.
that's all right. Okay, so if you guys notice, we aren't doing Heist with Markiplier for those who are following up after our previous stream, or at least attempt at a previous stream. And unfortunately, we were having a lot of issues with, for whatever reason, copyright, which was really odd considering that we did play Date with Markiplier as well as In Space with Markiplier. There's probably a lot going on with that. We probably will never know. Did try leaving a post, or at least kind of commenting on it on Twitter. Um, which, by the way, MJ, thank you for liking my post on that.
Thank you for retweeting my tweet.
Yeah. Um, where it's like, I mean, when it comes down to it, they should have had already, like, did a review. I mean, if anything, it should be like given a chance before actually just completely destroying the stream.
Mhm.
But yeah, for whatever reason, we aren't going to get a chance to play it. We were like contemplating whether or not to risk it, but we decided not to. So unfortunately, we're going to have to skip Heist with Markiplier.
Yeah.
We were going to try oh gosh, what's it called?
Struck.
Toonstruck.
Toonstruck. Um the
It's
point,
a
is it a point and click?
yeah, it's a point and click with FMV.
FMV.
Yeah, it has Christopher Lloyd and Tim Curry and whatnot. But for some reason, because it's played through Scum, that
Yeah.
emulator, and yeah, for some reason it just would not work. Like I got it to work on Streamlabs with my laptop, but on my desktop, for some reason, it just didn't want to go to the right monitor. It didn't want to be the window didn't want to be resized. The volume, I could not lower it at all, and just nothing was working, unfortunately.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. I mean, I could share it with them. I could share it with you guys just fine. But I wouldn't be able to stream it. And so that's why I deleted the community post that I left earlier. But
So,
yeah. Oh, sorry. Real quick. Yeah. So I've already beaten Stray, but because I got the last achievement that I needed for the platinum was to speed run the game and beat it in less than 2 hours. I beat it in 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 19 seconds, and I don't want to be done with this game. I like this game a little too much, and so I'm gonna try to speed
oh,
run it and beat my time.
I'm on. I mean, I'm on the same. I'm on the same page with you. I mean, to an extent, although I have a list of games that I still need to complete. And in fact, I should probably talk about the hilarious thing that we discussed on because you were getting upset about the game, and around the same time, um, I'm like still contemplating whether or not to get back into it because because I was trying to finish the pre-sequel
Hmm.
for Borderlands. and I'm on the aircraft boss, surrounded by guardians, and I just I for the first time I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this game.
Hmm.
Like that was a first for me. Like I just usually I'm very persistent, but that one was the one that freaking bugged me. And I just on video, I'm done.
Didn't you
Went to the
uninstall
home
it?
screen. Yes, I did on video.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what happens there for the very end of it. I fucking quit.
Oh. But,
It's just
yeah.
the controls are shit in that game.
You can change them.
I've been trying.
Oh.
I like for whatever reason I try changing the sensitivity of the freaking controller. That doesn't fucking work. All of a sudden I just adjust it slightly and all of a sudden I'm just like I press the button like the analog sticks just slightly. All of a sudden I'm making like 90-degree freaking turns. It's like, what the fuck, game?
It was doing that with
Why
me when
can't
I
I
played
play you?
Stray. Like, for some reason, like, I would barely touch my thumbstick, and all of a sudden, Ash 2.0 would just run to the other side of the wall. But it was because the internet was slow, and that's why it was slowing me down. But what are you playing it on your Switch?
Yes.
I was gonna say you could probably try calibrating your thumbsticks in the main settings, not in the game settings, but on your actual Switch.
Maybe.
That might help. But I haven't started the speed run yet because I'm gonna wait because we're also gonna be mainly these two are gonna be talking about the games that were presented at both the State of Play and Nintendo Direct. I have not seen either
Yes.
one. I've only seen the 2-minute video that I linked to them the other day of like of a summary of like the trailers from State of Play. But also, back to what I was saying in the beginning about doing something interesting for these streams. So, at the end of the stream, I have a spinner wheel that I am going to be spinning, and it has various things that of quirks that we tend to do while we're live streaming. And so, like for example, me having audio issues, or not audio issues, but me uh, forgetting to unmute myself when I mute my microphone, or I have here like Rob shoehorning a joke in awkwardly, or something like DBZ or SEO Bridge gets brought up, technical difficulties, things like that. And so at the end of the stream, we're going to spin this wheel, and then whatever one it lands on, because you guys know if you've watched us that I like to watch our VODs right when we get done streaming, because I like to make or take out little clips from them and then send it on Discord. And so I watch these VODs back, and if that instance, whatever the wheel landed on, occurred during our stream, then the beginning of the following stream, we have to face a punishment, which there is a separate wheel for that. And so punishments can be like me reading Garfield Effect to the guys, because I know that's their favorite fan fiction of all time. Having like, let's say, one person when we play like a choose your adventure game, because I think we're going to try to play Last Stop tomorrow. So for the entire stream, like let's say I screwed up. Any choice that I would normally make during our playthrough, I don't get a choice. They have to make my choice. They make my choices for me. Or we're not doing anything food related or anything like that, because one, gross, and two, we don't usually
Plus,
use our face cams.
plus I'm
And plus, Rob's already doing
reserving.
it.
Yeah, for my try not to laugh challenges.
Yeah. And
Which
so, yeah.
you guys, if for those who saw the last one, you guys saw that I basically face planted for a really stupid freaking joke.
And so, yeah.
You guys enjoyed that.
Yes, I did.
Well, the thing that pisses me off was the fact that one, I set myself up
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, these jokes are lame. I might be able to get through this. And then it's not even the fucking joke, like the main joke that I laugh at. It's the fact that because they use audio from Family Guy. It's
Yeah.
the fact that Brian brings up the inconsistency of the joke is where it gets me.
I
That's
don't. Uh,
Goldbridge humor.
uh, yeah, I don't like the fact that they bastardized Tokyo Ghoul like that.
Yeah.
I didn't find the clip funny, but I found Rob's reaction funny.
No, because I knew that I'm gonna freaking have to eat a couple the drops of freaking hot sauce.
The
Yeah,
best is
JR
not
was the
that
one that
bad,
told
though.
me about the video, about your video, before you sent
Okay.
it. And so he's like, why is Rob doing that to himself? Because JR follows Rob on TikTok.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you knew
Thank
that
you,
though.
JR. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you followed him first.
By the way, what'd you think of the down the line? I'm planning on getting a new hat. With
Oh, the one that
updated
I
logo.
yeah, your TikTok that I posted in admin, so Sage could see it.
I think he liked it.
Oh yeah, speaking of Sage, one of the punishments is to have to watch one of his landmine links.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So this is gonna be fun
By the way,
for
that
you
would have
guys, not
been
us.
that would have been better if you would have referenced George Takei.
No. All right. Discussion commence while I start this speed run.
So, which one did you want to start with, by the way, Rob? State of Play or Nintendo Direct?
Well, I think we should start with because I had State of Play done first. Which, by the way, just so you guys know, I originally had a plan to record reactions and then upload those.
Because those are your raw reactions when you saw them, you know? You should
Yeah.
still put them up.
All right. But all in all, the two I was able to get through today were the Nintendo and the PlayStation.
Yeah. Those are the only two I've watched, honestly, aside from the summit that the company who makes Yakuza did.
I guess if anything, I'm gonna go. I mean, it doesn't look like they
Actually,
have the
guys?
games in order.
I'll be
For,
right back. Sorry. I have to step away for just a
alright.
second.
I've got them in order of what they showed.
Yeah. Well, I got the list, but they don't have them in order.
I did.
Okay.
I wrote them down as I was watching it.
So
Did you play first then?
yeah, State of Play first, and then we can talk
Okay.
about Nintendo Direct.
So the first game of the State of Play for this month, whew, Tekken 8.
You know what? Honestly, I think I mentioned this in my reaction. I've never gotten a chance to play Tekken at
They're
all.
not bad. They're not bad. I really need to do a deep dive into the lore, like the overarching story,
Now,
because it gets
But-
nuts. It gets crazy, and it looks like what the hell was his name? Heihachi's son. I think it was Kazuma.
I mean, I know a little bit of the story through parodies.
He in the trailer for Tekken 8, we're seeing Kazuma basically being Jin's Heihachi, which Jin is Kazuma's son.
Yeah.
And time has not been kind to Kazuma. Like, he looks worse than Heihachi ever did.
Yeah.
And that's probably due to
So
the
I'm
Devil
taking.
Dream.
So I gotta ask because I don't know anything about the story. So the guy that we see that with the glowing eye, that's I'm assuming the character you played as for the first several games, right?
The
Or at
older
least
man?
the
The older guy?
Yeah.
Out of the two fighting, yeah, that would be Kazuma.
And if I remember correctly, he's the one whose dad threw him off a cliff. Again, I only
Yep.
know a little bit of the story.
Yep.
Or at least his background.
Tekken?
Yeah.
For Tekken,
Or
yeah.
Tekken?
Yeah, Heihachi
So-
did that to Kazuma.
And I'm guessing the dude in question that's basically ripping off the One Wing Angel is his son?
Yep, Jin.
Okay. Okay.
He basically starts World War III.
Which, by the way, that is my joke. When that One Wing pops up.
Oh, that's from the Devil Dream. They can turn into demons.
Oh, fun.
I watched a video last week, or a week or two ago, about the insane lore of Tekken.
And
Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
Kazuma's or Kazuya. That was his name. Kazuya. I am so sorry. Kazuya's son, Jin, first appeared in the third game.
Okay.
So, yeah. But they've always been at odds, even to the point that Jin went to Heihachi of all fucking people to learn how to fight. So that he can beat up his dad.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, looking at the trailer, I mean, because it looks like it's, like, gameplay, right? It looks...
No, that was well, there might have been a little bit of gameplay there. But it was mostly cinematic.
I mean, if that's the graphics, if that's how it's gonna look, I mean, I'll be honest, sometimes, like, with games, they downgrade the graphics a little bit. If that's what it's supposed to look like, then, man, they put a lot of detail in that.
Yeah. Tekken 7 still, like, blew my mind a little bit because I did watch a majority of the story for that one through Brain Scratch Comms.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Commentary over it. It blew my mind that Heihachi's wife, if I recall correctly, either Heihachi's wife or Kazuya's wife, I don't remember which one, hires Akuma. That's right, Street Fighter's Akuma.
Oh, God.
To assassinate
Oh, God.
Heihachi.
I'll have to link you the video that I watched. Everything's insane.
That's Tekken for you.
Yeah, hopefully that spinning wheel does not land on me correcting things. Because I pronounced it the way it should be pronounced.
Oh, Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ah, fuck. Please
I'm
don't
so
land
used
on
to
that
now-
spinning wheel. Please don't land on that one.
Right.
Well, it's grammar
Welcome
and
to the
spelling,
spring,
but
Boku
well,
David.
pronunciation, I guess I would count that. Hello,
Uh,
Boku David.
Next up, we've got a couple of games slated or that are in development for the PlayStation VR 2.
I might save my money for the VR. Especially for that one. I think I know which game you would want to see. Or, see more of. First we saw... because we saw the thing for Star Wars.
Yep, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition.
You know what? I'm going to sound like an ass, but they did not need a shoehorn C-3PO and R2-D2.
At least it's better than the Kinect Star Wars game.
Oh,
Just say,
shit.
create do what they did with everybody's favorite Star Wars game. Just make new droid.
Fair. I'm not gonna lie, the way that game looked in the state of play, it kind of reminded me of a VR version of one of the Jedi Knight or Jedi Academy games. Almost.
Okay.
But it was still underwhelming, and at the same time, it hopefully gonna be better than that next game.
Now, Demio On the other hand,
Oh,
I'm Han Solo.
you know, that game looks beautiful.
honestly, that might be one of those games that I might actually be willing to fork up of a certain percentage of money to get the VR, because that is actually really creative. Now, for those who haven't seen the state of play yet, it's basically kind of like you in a tabletop, like playing a tabletop game.
You're
And
actually rolling the dice by the looks of it and whatnot. It's
yeah, you have like
Right.
different cards for. I'm assuming for stats, debuffs, buffs,
equipment.
so on. Yeah, equipment.
Equipment and stuff, primarily.
So it looks cool. It looks.
Aww.
I mean, the concept of it looks really. It seems really interesting.
Is
Yeah,
this
and
Ash
apparently-
3.0, by the way?
Apparently, this is gonna be
S3PO.
apparently, the story is gonna be that
What? No, you're
they're up
not.
against an evil DM and trying to stop them.
Okay.
But I think it can. I think they could potentially add so much content to it just by giving people the ability to customize if they were to do it. You know, make their
Yeah.
own custom campaign.
Yeah,
And
we
have
don't need it.
other
We don't need
players
another.
do that.
Yeah, we don't need another Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance.
Oh, come on now. Dark Alliance wasn't that. The Dark Alliance reboot wasn't that bad.
Well, I'm gonna be
far
honest.
better-
I'm cracking I haven't played it, so I'm cracking a joke at the fact
okay.
that a lot of people didn't like it.
It's not terrible. It wasn't terrible. But it wasn't as good as the original Dark Alliance, but it was still not bad. It wasn't bad. In my opinion. This next one I am highly looking forward to.
That was
Like
one-
a Dragon Ishin. Which is actually a
That's
Kiwami title. Like a Dragon, for those who don't know, Like a Dragon is the Japanese name for Yakuza. And they might actually be sticking with the Like a Dragon moniker from here on out, even overseas. So, I don't know yet. But Ishin it's getting the Kiwami treatment. Basically, it's getting a full-on from the ground up remake. With extra content, and this one takes place in feudal Japan, like back during the days of the Shinsengumi.
Okay, I felt bad when I was doing my reaction because I'm like looking at the characters. I'm like, is this supposed to be like? I think I said something along the lines was, is this supposed to be like Yakuza but with samurai?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is the character? I mean, the character faces are, or at least the design looks very similar to, or at least actually almost exactly the same.
Yeah, one of them looks just like Kiryu. The other one looks like Goro Majima.
I have no idea who those characters are.
Kiryu's the main character of a majority of the Yakuza games. He's the one you play as.
No.
Goro is that crazy ass motherfucker with the iPad.
Though I will admit, the trailer given to us, I mean, this game looks like some kind of chaotic fun.
If memory serves, Ishin was for the PSP. I don't remember. Matter of fact, let me look that up. Oh, it was for PS3 and PS4. My bad.
Hmm.
I can't wait. Hell, they even showed at the end of the thing that the next day, which was either today or yesterday, the company who makes that franchise held their own summit and announced that Yakuza 8 is in production. The 8th game in the franchise is in production and will be continuing the RPG style that's in Like a Dragon.
Oh, cool.
And it'll be releasing sometime in 2024 as of right now. as well as Yakuza Gaiden, the man who erased his name,
Oh yay, the
Which-
part I love.
which is apparently it's going to take place between 6
thumb.
and 7 and explain explain some events that will be leading up to Yakuza 8. So
Go
Okay.
Ash 3.0. Go.
I'm looking forward to it.
Ash 3PO.
Ash 3.0.
3PO.
Oh,
The
I see what you're doing there.
The next entry.
No!
It's
fine.
It looks
Not
cool,
doing the-
but then it was revealed
not
that
doing the
it was
perfect
a
run.
DLC for a game that's yet to
That
even
achievement
come
was hard
out.
as shit.
Oh, you're
The
talking
Harry Potter game. The Harry Potter
Okay,
game.
yeah. So the title of it is the
Hogwarts
haunted,
Legacy or something like that.
haunted Hogsmeade. So yeah, that is deal. That it's. I don't know
PlayStation
how
exclusive DLC at that too, if I read it correctly.
that is so weird.
It looks cool. It actually had me on the edge. It was like, oh, this actually looks like it might be
I mean-
terrifying at points.
Yeah, the concept of it is kind of interesting. Though I will admit, I'm very iffy about them talking about DLC when the game hasn't even as you pointed out, the initial game hasn't even come out yet. It seems like they're trying to, cash in more on the game, which I'm not gonna lie. To an extent, it's. I don't know. I don't want to say shady,
Come on. Get down.
but it just feels like if the game sucks, they're just trying to
Why?
get some extra cash for it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they're trying to make sure that they break even, maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
That's awesome. Like, but then again, I can't necessarily blame them for that particular practice if that's why they're doing it that way. Because, in the same vein, for me at least, it would be akin to blaming VAs back in the 80s and 90s for going by a different name just in case the show sucked, you know?
yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen a lot about the new Harry Potter game. I'm kind of curious about it,
Yeah.
especially when you get to create your own character. I'm actually kind of curious about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Hogwarts Legacy was just gonna be a mobile game.
Yeah. That one will be an interesting one when that finally comes out.
True.
Um,
Speaking of interesting games, next one, Pacific Drive. I'm not gonna lie, from the trailer and the way they were talking the way the dialogue was happening at first in the trailer, I thought they were showcasing the sequel to Alan Wake 2. It wasn't though.
I'm not gonna. Well, when I saw it, I got for some reason, the way it looked, I got Firewatch vibes.
That's fair. That's very fair. The game we're currently talking about now is called Pacific Drive.
By Ironwood Studios. I even looked up to see if it was the same company, but apparently no, it wasn't.
No.
But
Almost gave me Returnal vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe that fucking Sharon from As Dusk Falls is the main character for Returnal.
Yeah, yeah, that is rather mind-boggling, but it explains how I recognized her.
Because a lot of the other people that
But
are in it
basically,
were no
from
names.
what I could tell in the trailer for Pacific Drive,
Not all of them.
you're basically driving around in what looks like a DeLorean, Hell, it even looks like it came off the set of Back to the Future, in my opinion.
Shit. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
And
Forgot what I do.
you're basically driving around trying to survive in a world that sometimes ends up changing drastically to where, like, structures pop out of the ground out of nowhere. All kinds of crazy shit starts happening around you.
Yeah.
And you gotta survive it.
What the hell? I completely forgot what I was supposed to do here. Oh no.
Speedrun problems, oh no!
Well, I should still be fine. I'm not gonna try to stress out yet. Oh my goodness, what the hell do I do? I just did this the other day. Oh,
Rob,
the keyboard, keyboard. Ha ha ha, I'm
Do
dumb.
you want to bring up the next thing? Or were we done with talking about Pacific Drive?
I mean, with Pacific Drive, I will admit that it's the concept of it is really cool.
Yeah. Very intriguing.
And if it has a story, I'd be quite curious to see how they go about doing it. Because it does seem like there are moments where you have to leave the car, probably to like resupply.
Yeah.
But the majority of it is going to be
Because you got to keep that car running. You got to keep that car almost tip-top, or as tip-top as you can do with all the resources I'm guessing you have to gather.
yeah.
Because you have to keep it maintained, by the looks of it. And
Yeah.
here's another thing that actually was rather interesting about it. The car was also very much like Knight Rider's car, because it would talk to you and let you know that you're in danger. Let's get the
Like
fuck out of
emergency
here.
warnings.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make a freaking Ghostbusters reference.
Nah. Though I'm not gonna lie, now that you mention it, that emergency warning that it was broadcasting would have gone perfect with the beginning of the Ghostbusters theme.
That would have been so freaking cool.
So you want to tackle the next subject, or bring up the next subject, saying as you don't care for, you're really hesitant about the thing, or shall I bring it up?
Which is the that's the PlayStation Stars.
Yep, the PlayStation Stars program.
I'm fickle about this because I mean, we were talking about it before the stream, and the way they talked about it didn't kind of sit right with me.
That's fair. It doesn't help that as consumers, we've been burned so many times in the past by each of the various companies that release games on their as far as the platforms games get released on. Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, all of them have burned us in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So I can't blame you for being hesitant about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I am concerned that this is gonna be another PlayStation Home situation. Which, let's be honest, as cool as the idea was on paper and potentiality of it once it released, it came hard.
Yeah.
So, I was put off by PlayStation Home when I first tried it out, because I was just like, oh god, this is a little too much like a PlayStation version of Second Life. No thank you.
Exactly.
And I'm anyone who enjoys Second Life, I'm not hating. I'm just, that game is not for me. I can't.
I guess to kind of go into detail about it. So,
Oops.
PlayStation or Sony and PlayStation are trying to start a new service.
Yeah,
Called,
rewards program.
And the way they described it is you complete tasks, you complete objectives, and you earn points or basically points. And the way they described it is you can use that to redeem for digital content. And the only thing the way it's like said is they're mostly focusing on these digital figurines, which I don't think that's a valuable like reason for people to say, "Hey, I'm gonna switch over to this PlayStation Stars." I think there should be more.
It's gonna be free. It's gonna be free to participate in, but I can't. Like I'm a little bit like I'm still wary of it, but at the same time, I'm going to sign up for it just due to the fact that I'm probably gonna have to rack up a shit ton of points for what I'm wanting.
No,
because they
no.
Points can be redeemed in a catalog that may include wallet funds for your PlayStation Network
Just
account,
cost me so much time.
and select PlayStation Store products. Those are what I'm going to be saving up points for, and there's no telling how many points you're going to need.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, with the way, I mean, me personally, like, it reminded me of an app called Quib, and I mentioned this in my. For those who don't know or don't remember, Quib was a mobile app where you collect digital stickers that you can trade or share with people, and you would use them for text messages or whatever you want to use them for. But that was it. That was all it was, good for. It was more like, associated with that particular that app. And me personally, I think there should be more initiative and more motivation if you're doing like some kind of loyalty program. If anything, like, I think I use this as an example. Do what GameStop did, like stores like GameStop did, where if you purchase stuff from their store, that will rack up points. And if you go on your own account,
that would probably be one of the activities they're talking about. Like in their thing on the page, if you were to go to the PlayStation page talking about PlayStation Stars program, it says members will earn rewards by completing a variety of campaigns and activities. Our monthly check-in campaign simply requires you to play any game to receive a reward. Other campaigns will require you to win tournaments, earn specific trophies, or even be the first player to platinum a blockbuster title in your local time zone. Makes it sound like it's going to be a very competitive thing.
Yeah.
The game points.
All I'm saying is, to an extent, with some of the coins or points you obtain, it'd be better just to, like, make accessible items that would be legit for people. Like, let's say, there's a nice mug that the PlayStation Store has, or at least is showcasing. I want to put some points down on that and have it sent over to my house. Or a nice, this really cool shirt that of God of War. It's like, okay, it's like this many points. Okay, I have that. Cash in my points. Have it sent to my house.
Yeah.
I think more motivation would be required for this particular thing. Not just, we're gonna give you some digital content that unfortunately is only going to be restricted to your PlayStation. Give more.
We're not going to see this released until, if memory serves, October or November. I don't remember which month. but chances are this will get revised a little bit more and whatnot before it gets released. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, it's very fair. What are your thoughts on that, MJ?
Oh, I'm not even paying attention. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Well, I mean, you are trying to focus on your speed run, so
Yeah, so far I'm not doing too well.
that's.
Grandma,
Let's
I've
see.
got a poncho for you to weave.
Sin Duality. I'm not gonna lie.
That looked
Even
kinda
though I
cool.
watched the state of play today, I don't remember this.
Okay, so it's a bunny
Nope.
robot fighting creatures that almost resemble the creatures from Metal Gear Survive and Death Stranding.
They kind of the character you play as well as some of the creatures you come across. Honestly, it reminded me almost of. It almost reminded me of games like Front Mission and whatnot.
They have crystal faces.
They
have crystal faces, dude.
Yeah.
Except for the one boss that they showed, where again it looks like a rip-off from Death Stranding, with the freaking like dog, a lion creature opening its freaking mouth.
That I'm not gonna lie, that
Exactly.
actually felt more Souls-like to me. But yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down, it looks cool, but not much motivation. I mean, currently, maybe
Yeah,
if I saw more.
I'll have to keep an eye on it. Well, I'd have to keep an eye on it to see whether or not I would even remotely give it a shot.
Now,
the next couple 2-3 things they showed were exclusive to PS5 as far as Sony goes.
is one of them Stellar
Stellar Blade. Yeah,
I want to talk about that one.
go for it.
I'm honestly, when they first showcased it, or I mean, there was a trailer a while back, but when this was first shown, I was actually kind of curious about this one. This one looks creative. Like, it looks really freaking creative when it comes down to like the world as well as some of the creatures. Like, some of the enemies look freaking chaotic, and I love it.
Yeah, it gave near Automata vibes with the style of combat and whatnot.
Though I think I made a joke that some people might be pissed that the enemies are called natives.
If they do, then that's on them, honestly speaking. They're
No, I think there's a what's the I'm drawing a blank. What's this symbol called that has like the one dot over the other? They put a symbol in between the lettering for the word, so it's not. Yeah, so it's like native. It's like, dude, you're still saying native. But yeah, and apparently this is a Korean studio. It looks.
Okay.
It looks. Detail, graphics, the gameplay looks really interesting. The characters or character designs are very detailed. Not going into one thing, that if you're paying close attention to everything, it's there.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking
Team
about.
Ninja would be proud.
Speaking of Team Ninja,
Oh shit, yeah.
Rise of the Ronin.
I think I classified this as like a follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima. At least it has the
Shit.
same
Fair.
feel.
That's
It has
fair.
the same feel to it.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was
Oh,
thinking somebody
no.
remade
Where
that
was it?
they went and remade one of the first Way of the Samurai games.
Oh, there you are.
It looks, I mean, it looks cool. It looks really freaking cool.
Like, this was the game, like, because I have yet to see the trailer for the new Assassin's Creed game. I thought this was the trailer for it.
Yeah, this was, I mean, when it came down to it, some of the stuff they showcased, and it's weird because we end up getting two story or games that are
Oh.
basically close to the same time period,
Yeah.
Why? Why?
and in the same
No.
location too.
Though Rise of the Ronin won't be coming out till 2024.
That one
whereas,
I want to play. That one looks
do?
cool. Yeah.
It looks so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neo developer Team Ninja has announced an open world samurai game called Rise of Ronin as a PlayStation 5 console exclusive with a 2024 release window.
Yep. Whereas,
I mean, it looks gorgeous too.
Yeah. Whereas Like a
Game-
Dragon Ishin will come out, Ishin Kiwami will come out February 21st of 2023. And then the third thing wasn't even a game reveal as far as PS5 exclusives go. It was a reveal of the God of War Ragnarok limited edition DualSense wireless controller.
Well, we also did get a trailer.
Yeah,
God of
but
War.
that wasn't PS5 exclusive because the game God of War Ragnarok, they revealed, like they showed a new trailer for that game and gave the date of November 9th of this year. But that one's also getting released on PS4, so it was a little odd that they decided to do things that way, you know?
Yeah.
Granted, it's one people have been looking forward to the most, so it does make sense that they would put that at the end of the state of play. You know? And
Yeah.
I'll give them credit. They did try to basically kind of give a segue into it, as well as try to state that that's all for the PS5 exclusives before showing the new trailer for God of War Ragnarok. I'll give them credit. They tried. You know?
Yeah.
And I can't wait. It looks so good. It looks so good. I want to know how many years have passed since the end of God of War, or God of War, whichever you wish to call it, between that game and Ragnarok.
I guess I'm not all that excited for God of War because I didn't really play the first one. I started it. I'll eventually play it.
Yeah, that game. I mean, I
Get
have
over here.
questions,
Yes.
I have questions about the game.
Oh, no. No, 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 no,
Because it seems like because you probably wouldn't know this. You probably wouldn't know this because you haven't played it or finished it, MJ.
Well, I know the
Um,
story.
Well, I'm kind of wondering if now the Valkyries are going to become a more prominent enemy.
Maybe.
Possibly, considering that their queen has returned.
Yeah, but like the
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm doing so
in
bad
the
right
recent
now.
trailer, the ones that were showcased, they resemble closely to the ones that were imprisoned by Odin.
Yeah.
So it kind of begs the question if these are some of the ones that Odin still controls. You know what I mean?
Oh, like the unnamed ones. Gotcha. Yeah. Because there are more Valkyrie than the ones within the lore that have names, you know?
Yeah.
So, quite possibly, and those might be the ones that that Freya has managed to get to join her side, because she doesn't really want to involve the other Valkyries in it, if memory serves, in her
Revenge
vengeance
quest.
quest.
Now, we did briefly get to see Odin. I'm assuming it's Odin. And if it is Odin, it
What's up,
doesn't look
Odin?
like he has a beard.
I doubt it though, because he's not missing an eye.
Well, no, I mean, we saw Tyr. I think you might be thinking of Tyr. No, like, there's a point in the trailer where Atreus opens the door and there's a guy whose face is shrouded, and he's
But then we see his face like full on later, or almost in the next scene.
I didn't see that. There was also I want to guess it was what's his name, Odin, that was saying this, because there's some dialogue that's basically dissing Kratos. So I'm kind of wondering if that was from Odin or if it was from Tyr.
What is up with you?
I don't think it was from Tyr, 'cause
Damn it.
Well,
I'm doing really bad
I
right
mean,
now.
with the little interaction we see of Tyr and Kratos in that trailer, I think there is some resentment. Because, as it's described in the first game, Tyr was a god. I mean, even though he was god of war, he was
Okay,
also
we're
a god of...
going.
yeah,
And to an extent, and with him, like, also visiting, you know, the variety of different, you know, realms, he'd probably be a little bit pissed, considering, you know, one of the locations that he would have visited is now completely destroyed.
yeah. Or at least ceased to function as it was supposed to.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm curious on is whether or not that was the wolf we see in the trailer was the Fenris wolf, Fenrir, or if it was one of the wolves that chased the sun or the moon.
It
I
could have
forget
been.
that
Are you talking about for the controller?
Huh?
Are you
No,
talking
no,
about
the one that giant wolf we see in the trailer.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
So
No!
my best guess. Is
No, this cannot happen. Shit.
So there is a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a moment when you see Atreus fire an
Come
arrow
on. Damn.
into the moon
Oh no.
during this eclipse,
Controller,
and
don't
one
you
of
act
the
up now.
wolves jumps into the sky and follows the arrow.
Yeah.
So I believe that one of them was Skull or Hati.
Yeah, that giant one though, that giant one that they opened the gate to see at near the beginning of the trailer, I get the feeling that one was definitely Fenrir.
Either that or the original wolf.
Because
Odin-
it did seem like it reacted to Atreus, which it was, for those who didn't know, it was revealed at the end of the first of those games that Atreus's original name, at least from the mother, but the name she wanted to give him was Loki.
Yeah.
So, who knows? We might even see Sleipnir in this game.
Yeah.
Odin's horse.
That'd be interesting.
That was the entirety of the state of play.
For PlayStation.
Yeah, the state of play. And the Nintendo Direct had a lot of announcements.
Some stuff you're kind of not motivated to play.
It's one of those things their own kind of thing. Like, I get it.
So funny. I think I got the list here. I mean, it's not gonna be in order, but
Got them in order if you want. You want me to list them off then? Because I've got them in order.
At least until we get to the last two.
Okay.
Because we're gonna try to talk about the other two, even though we haven't seen them. That of course being Ubisoft and Microsoft and Bethesda.
Gotcha.
Alright, so what was the first game again? I forget.
Fire Emblem Engage. The next Fire Emblem game in that franchise.
And this Fire Emblem has usually been a if I remember, I barely know anything, so forgive me, everybody on the internet. But anyways, Fire Emblem has.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that one's like a turn-based game, isn't it?
They're tactical RPGs. Turn-based tactical RPGs.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about Fire Emblem Warriors or Fire Emblem Heroes. In which case, those play like the Warrior-style games. Dynasty Warriors, Warriors of Orochi, what have you, Hyrule Warriors.
Okay.
But Fire Emblem Engage is the next mainline entry because it's the turn-based tactical. And one of the things I found interesting about this trailer was that you're basically going around collecting these rings to stop the Fell Dragon of this game. And each of these rings are tied to a hero from one of the previous Fire Emblems. Marth and Sigurd we get to see. I don't know who the one that the Spellcaster chick had. I didn't recognize her. Then again, I haven't played too many Fire Emblem.
And I haven't played any.
Hell, I've only ever beaten one of them. But I found that really, really interesting. And to make things even more interesting, the main character has the ability to transform and use his his dragon side power. So in a way, he's kind of like Corin from I forget what the hell the actual. I think it was Fate, the one that had Conquest and Birthright. But Rob, you remember the character in Smash Bros. That could turn into a dragon from time to time with its various moves? His side B was he would jump forward, and if you pushed it again while he's in midair, he'll stick a lance into the ground, and then you can do an attack off that.
I do not know.
Oh, okay. Well, that character was also half dragon.
Huh.
So, from what I can tell, the one in Engage is actually full-on dragon. I could be wrong. But we see him transform into that state when he's doing his engage attack while while wearing Marth's ring. We also see a couple other combined ring attacks from a couple other characters. But I want to know more about the story before I'm like, okay, this will be interesting, you know?
Yeah, same here.
And I'm not gonna lie, like the whole two different colored eyes, I forget the term.
Heterochromia.
Thank you. Is cool and all, but how vivid the colors of his eyes were a little too jarring, in my opinion. Because he had blue and red.
Is that the same for their hair, though?
Huh? Oh, that is
For the
true.
new-
That is true.
In fact, their whole color scheme. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
looking at the game art. Their whole color scheme kind of just focuses on red and blue.
Yeah, that's fair. Which also is rather interesting considering the fact that usually your units are colored blue while on each of the various maps you have to get through.
They're red.
And the enemies are red.
Interesting.
Pretty ingenious. After that, we had the reveal of the Switch release for It Takes Two. Which, hey, it's cool that Switch users are finally getting to play it,
Have fun on the Hell Tower.
if they choose to do
It's
it.
easy now. Come on, you.
That's all I'm gonna say is have fun on the Hell Tower.
It's not hard. It was. But now that I know how to do it, it's easy.
The fact they're giving 2 ways to play locally, that's pretty cool.
Wait, what?
One console, each one using a different Joy-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Or, though I could very easily be misunderstanding what they were saying next. The 2 console one. That might have just been for online play. So, but still, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad. Let's see. Next one. Honestly, the one out of the entire Nintendo Direct I am the most hyped about. Fatal Frame Magic of the Lunar Eclipse.
I think I'm on the same page. I've heard a lot of good things about Fatal Frame games, and that'd be something I would love to check out.
Super stoked about this
I
because
just took
this
the long
game,
way like an idiot. Damn it!
this game
Wait,
is the
or did I
fourth
take-
one in the
Damn
the franchise, and
Oh, well.
it was released on the Wii. And
Didn't
when
it not get?
first came out, it never came out stateside.
I was about to say, like, didn't it not get ported here?
That's correct.
Well, I mean, I don't understand that, considering.
Oh, whoops.
You know how
Wrong person.
popular those games
Wrong
were.
person. Damn it. I am
I think it was
sucking
probably
so bad.
a financial problem.
Shit.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a
Shit,
good
shit.
long while since I looked into the reason.
No. Why did I screw up so badly?
I mean, due to people wanting it, they did make
Oh,
emulators.
there we go.
Yeah, people even like they modded their Wii's. A lot of people that are fans of the games modded their Wii's so that they could play it and pass the game with English text,
That's cool.
so that they could play it. Hell, with this coming out, I'm really, really hoping that they also release the Wii version of the trilogy of the other, or at least the first 2 games, because I don't remember if Fatal Frame 3 was ever on the Wii.
I
But
guess
1
this
and
game's
2 definitely were.
And I guess this game's coming out for the Switch, Xbox,
Yes.
PC, and PlayStation.
Yep.
That's kinda cool.
It doesn't have an actual release date, but it says early 2023. So,
So guys, keep an eye out for it.
like when I first pulled up the Nintendo Direct, I'm not gonna lie, I went into the comment section so I could type up a list of what games came out. And when I saw Fatal Frame was in the list, I was like, okay, I don't want to look up to see which one this is, in case it's a brand new Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was the 4th game, but I didn't want to look into it. And when it was revealed that it was indeed the 4th game, I was like, well, yes. I was... It nearly broke me. I've played every a majority of the Fatal Frame game. Played 1, 2, hell, I've even played the spin-off for the 3DS, Spirit Camera, First Memoir. Slowly making my way through 3 as we speak. Like, not as we speak literally, but, you know.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But, definitely some unsettling stuff in those games. And hell, the first game it takes place in a place that has, like, in real life, has a major curse associated with it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Like, it's based on real-world events as far as the first one goes. So,
That sounds pretty cool.
it is kind of a sign of its time with some of the mechanics, but still, it's not bad. I enjoy it. I enjoy the series. Next entry was a reveal of the Wave 2 expansion pack for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm not gonna lie, I've never played a single Xenoblade Chronicles game, and I as a result, I was just like, yeah, I'm not interested. I skipped right past it.
Yeah, because they introduced a new character.
Oh,
For Xenoblade Chronicles?
yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
No, no. Go back down, go back down. Don't
Yeah,
die, don't die, don't die, die.
I think they emphasized the fact that the character...
Fuck.
Oh, gosh. What happened?
Almost died. I'm good. I'm good. Because dying
Oh, cool.
takes off a lot of time. And that's not something I want. Because I'm already
No.
doing pretty badly right now. Ah,
But yeah, they really focused on, or emphasized on the fact that the character looks, the new character looks robotic. Apparently.
another time seeing a cat get hurt.
Like, I scrolled ahead to where it's right about to reveal the next game,
Oh no.
and so it was showing the art, the image of
Come
the new
on,
character.
get to the cat.
And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminded me of one of the characters that showed up in recent episodes of Overlord.
Huh.
Yeah, lick your paw. Okay, now go. If I can get past the sewers here in a decent
So are you
time, I
looking
should be
for-
good.
Nice. Are you
Maybe.
looking forward to that expansion pass, Rob?
I have not played it.
Okay.
I still need to play 1, and I still need to finish 2.
For what?
That's fair. Xenoblade Chronicles.
Arr.
Yeah.
Please, not the attention one for the stream, because I am doing badly.
Well, you're concentrating on your game. I
Yeah,
think
that
you get a
doesn't
mulligan on
change the fact that it could happen.
You get a mulligan on that.
No, that's not fair.
If we get mulligans concerning certain things.
Rather not start the first one off with a mulligan.
That's fair. So let's see. After that was a new SpongeBob SquarePants game, The Cosmic Shape. And
If you're a fan of the game, you'll probably buy it.
if you're a fan of Battle for Bikini Bottom, primarily the original version, not the remastered version, from all the things I've heard about the remaster, you'll probably end up enjoying this because it looks like it plays just like it.
Okay. I would know. I have not played any of the SpongeBob games.
That's fair. I honestly have yet to play any version of Battle for Bikini Bottom. So.
No. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stop it. Go. Go. Little kitty. Go.
The next one, I actually had a good laugh about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it's the one that you're like, what the fuck? Fitness
Which
Boxing
was...
Fist of the North Star.
Oh, yeah. I'm like...
It looks good. It looks good.
It's like, if you know the, I mean, I barely know the anime, but I do know the main character and his whole shtick. It's like, why would you make that into a fighting game? Especially when you know how gruesome his enemies die.
The majority of the Fist of the North Star games are fighting games.
Yeah.
Like 2D fighting games.
But like, why would you make that into an exercising thing?
Why not? Honestly.
Yeah.
And considering how popular the PS4 game was.
Okay, I guess.
I think it was like Paradise Lost or some shit like that.
Have you guys
Lost
heard anything
Paradise.
about the new JoJo
Lost
game?
Paradise, sorry.
Yeah, the new JoJo game. That came out.
Like, there's a new JoJo game?
Mm-hmm. Forgot
You
what it's
talking
called
about
though.
All-Star Battle Royale R?
Yeah. Or is that
That's
not a new
actually
game?
a remake. That's a remake of the first 3D fighting game in the JoJo.
Not Eyes of
in the
Heaven,
JoJo
right?
franchise. Yeah, Eyes of Heaven is different.
Come on, you. Let's go blow Stingy. Let's go blow
But,
Zerks up, please.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, I gotta pause. I need to look up this trailer. Well, actually, no, I waited until after I watched the direct, but I looked up the trailer itself, the standalone trailer for this, and sent it to our friend Magi, saying, figured you might be interested in this if you haven't heard of it before now. And he reacted exactly like I thought he did. I got a good laugh. Sorry, Magi. Like, damn it, now I have to spend money on this. Fuck you.
That's funny. Oh, man.
Come on.
So what was the next one?
Oddballers. Which is, basically to sum it up, it's dodgeball, competitive dodgeball on crack. Because you can do so much more than just freaking hit your opponents with the ball.
Yeah, for some reason that's not on the list that I have. What the heck?
Oh no. No!
The trailer for it looked chaotic with everything that was going on. Like, someone was driving a steamroller at one point, people were being thrown around. I guess it's more of trying to knock your opponents out of the ring by any means necessary. Like I said, there's whenever you sit the list in the DMs, Rob, there's no way. Like, that was definitely not 15 games that they've announced, because there's a lot.
Yeah, they did a trailer for Splatoon.
We've got a few entries before that.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's all good. You don't know. You didn't know. Next up, they revealed the Switch release of Tuning, which is a Zelda-esque game where you're playing as a fox, I guess. I don't really know what the main character is, but it plays very much like Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
And the soundtrack. I have listened to the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is beautiful. So that's pretty cool that Switch users are getting to play. Will be getting to play. After that, they had the reveal of Front Mission 1 and 2 remake,
Okay.
as well as announcing that the third one is in production. The third Front Mission is in production.
That was so bad.
It's not a remake for it. I don't remember which. But for those who don't know what Front Mission is, it's a tactical, turn-based tactical RPG where you're piloting mechs.
Oh.
I don't really know much about the game series other than that, though, so. But it looks amazing. The remakes look amazing. So much detail into each mech. Hell,
Yeah.
even some of the basic enemies like turrets that you would have to deal with. They all look amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, the Front Mission games might be where FromSoft got their inspiration for the Armored Core series.
Neat.
But that's just I wouldn't be surprised there. I don't know if that's actually the case. After that, they revealed by the title, I'm thinking this is a remake. Or not really a remake, but a remake. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life.
What's it called?
Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. This game had come out before. So, if memory serves, this was back when Natsume was able to use the tile Harvest Moon here stateside.
Okay.
Because Story of Seasons is what Harvest Moon was called over in Japan.
Okay. And Harvest Moon is one of the kind of resource farming simulator type resource gathering game.
Yeah.
If anything, it's going to be like one of those very easygoing games, kind of like
It very much is.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, Harvest Moon is addicting. And it's the primary reason why I have yet to give Animal Crossing a try. I don't want to get addicted to yet another game like that. No, thank you.
I'll agree with Harvest Moon.
Huh?
I'll agree with you regarding Harvest Moon. It is addicting. I used to walk to my friend's house, who lived like a mile and a half away from me, at like 8 in the morning like an asshole, and then we weren't even good friends. And I asked if I could come in and play Harvest Moon on their N64, because I didn't have one. I was much more impulsive back when I was younger. I don't think I could ever do that now. Even though she lives she lives down the road from me. But we haven't hung out in years, so that would I guess that would be more strange. Anyway, I'm at the sewers now. If I can get past this part in a decent time, then I might be able to beat my time. I fucked up so many times already, though. I died a couple of times. I died to my last speedrun too, but a few times, but I'm cutting it close.
This next one, I ended up skipping over just to save
No,
our
no, no, no,
friend
no, no,
Bella's
you're not dying.
ears,
You are not dying.
because
Momo,
the noise, the gibberish that the squidlings and octolings and whatnot make whenever they're talking, it was getting to her. So I ended up skipping past
Getting to who?
the majority of their reveal for the first Splatfest of Splatoon 3.
Wait, what's going on? Sorry, what? Getting to who?
Bella.
Oh.
I was watching the Nintendo Direct with her. But yeah, I skipped past the trailer for them revealing the first Splatfest of Splatoon 3.
But why was it getting to her?
The noise
Oh.
that the Inklings and Octolings were making whenever they were talking.
Mm. Okay,
But
go
it
faster,
looks
please.
cool. It's yet another Splatfest, so something for Splatoon players to get really hyped about. Would you agree, Rob?
Yeah.
Have you played Splatoon?
Wait. Sorry, say that again?
I'm glad I'm not
Okay.
the only one that's not paying attention.
The Splatoon 3 Splatfest reveal.
I mean, it looks really cool.
But I was asking, have you ever played Splatoon?
No.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I thought you had.
No, I have.
No,
Oh,
I've lived vicariously through people's videos and other
Okay.
content.
I didn't
Okay.
really get into it. But I didn't give myself enough time to really try it out, though. To be fair. I got it, honestly, because I wanted the amiibo.
Control scheme, in my opinion, leaves a lot to be desired, but it can be pretty fun once you get used to it.
Bye, Momo.
Okay.
If I can get past this section, because Ant Village is stupidly short. You just go right up to the top. To in Midtown for this.
This next one, I had a feeling I knew exactly what it was just by the music and the graphic style. And I was right. It was Octopath Traveler 2.
Heard the first one was good.
My question
played
is
it.
whether or not they learned, Square Enix learned their the team behind it learned their lesson from the first game on how to basically lessen the grinding nature the first game had, because you had to grind your ass off to even stand a chance against the final boss, from what I understand.
No, get up there! Go, 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 go,
Otherwise,
go,
the final
go, go,
boss
go,
will
little
roll
kitty,
you
go!
No matter how well prepared you are, you've got to level up and get the right skill. But this looks amazing. Like, the second game looks even more amazing than the first.
I haven't even played the game, so I don't know.
I've only watched, like, bits and pieces of a Let's Play. Because it gets monotonous pretty quick.
Alright.
To the point that I accidentally ended up
Yes,
droning out what was going on when they weren't exploring dungeons and fighting enemies through random encounters.
Yeah, are we no longer live?
No, we're still live.
Why? What's up?
Oh, my freaking thing was weird. Okay. My thing was being weird.
I don't know.
Buffering. Stuck in the buffering.
It stopped, I guess, to an extent. For some reason, it was stopped at a certain point, because I have the stream on. It stopped at a certain point while or at least on the page. So it stopped the video. So it wasn't basically caught up with everything with us. But
Next up, we have what looks to be a co-op life farming sim called Phayn. Which, I'm not gonna lie, the co-op actually makes it look a lot of fun. And also, it reminded me of Rune Factory, which got a good laugh out of me because not too long later they would build the next another thing. But what did you think of Phayn? The reveal of Phayn. Yeah.
It looks interesting. Because if this is the one I'm thinking of, that's when they you follow a character who, I guess, whose one of their parents, gave you a farm as an inheritance, correct?
I don't remember how Phayn stuff from what they were showing. Quite possibly though. Because that's how a lot of these style of games tend to start.
Yeah.
Some family member more than likely passed away, and you inherited the farm.
So, like Stardew Valley?
And you basically, the character you created or follow will get the chance to, or the opportunity to, like, start a family, raise a child, and then continue to live your life on this farm.
Yeah, much like the Harvest Moon games and Stardew Valley and whatnot. Yeah. I honestly think this was a good selling point on their part, showing that up to 4 people can work together to take care of the farm and go exploring.
Yeah.
That was really, really smart thinking on their part. Next one is another one is another of the games that I am actually looking forward to, having played the previous 2 entries in this series.
Okay.
Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. I've played Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy and Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call. They're rhythm-based games using Final Fantasy music.
Oh, that's cool.
And you're basically using chipified versions of various Final Fantasy characters.
And it's they use popular music for some of the levels.
It's not level-based. It's just song-based. You choose your song, and depending on whether they attribute it to a battle music or a field music or an event music will determine how you end up having to hit the notes.
Yeah, because a couple they showcased was like One Wing Angel, some of the music from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, primarily go figure, Sutaki Dane.
Which, I think that one's the one I actually like from Final Fantasy X.
That's fair.
As well as that one song from 10 too. I will admit it, that's actually a good song.
Oh yeah. 1,000 Words and Real Emotion. I love both those songs from 10 to
1,000 Words is probably the best one.
All
like,
right.
ultimately,
Valiant
hands
Village.
down, the best song from that.
Let's agree to disagree, but it's Pretty good.
Well, ultimate. I mean, just wrap your brain around this, because not only, I mean, to an extent, especially with the cutscene in question, it ties into as Eunice is singing in the song, it ties into a character that she in some way is connected to, as well as connected to the conflict between the villain and her love for Titus, especially since they both are also connected.
Yeah.
Man, can we add Aiden to this too? The whole correcting things.
Of course, I was actually expecting that.
I'll just call him Doshe.
Okay.
Multicultural. Rob is.
That's what I called him. That's what I'm calling him for the game.
Oh, I'm aware. Hello, Midtown.
All I'm gonna say, for those who don't know what that is, look it up. Translate it in German.
When it comes to 1,000 words, I will say this much. I love the English version more than the Japanese version, which is saying something, because the Japanese version is amazing as well.
Oh yeah, they did a really good job with the
English version. The vocalist, like, there's so much more emotion to her voice, the way she sings the lyrics in the English version, comparatively.
It's amazing.
So I'll definitely give it that. But at the same time, part of the reason why I feel Real Emotion is better than 1,000 words, we're going way off topic, by the way, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. I'm still.
I mean,
I'm in Midtown right now, so it's still going to be a little bit.
It sort of relates to the game that we're playing.
Well, the reason why I feel Real Emotion trumps 1,000 words is because anytime I try to recall the beginning to 1,000 words, so, you know, I can sing it to myself or what have you, or just have it play in my head, I end up with the end credit song from Vision of Escaflowne, Yubiwa, playing in my head instead. Which, the opening to both songs is so similar, it's kind of understandable if you've ever heard them. So.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine.
She's on her way to go rescue Clementine.
No. I'm just meeting her. I'm a little behind. Well, because I didn't start the game until like 17 minutes in, I don't think. And so I'm just over an hour.
Okay. Let's see. Up next we have the sequel to Mario and Rabbids.
That looked cool.
Arcs of
I have no thoughts about that one because I didn't really get the chance to play it.
Rob, did you ever play XCOM?
Yes, I have.
Mario and Rabbids plays a lot like that.
Not this one.
I did hear about that.
I don't think. I thought it was going to be more of like an open world.
From what I've heard, though,
as far as the encounters go, it's going to play a lot like it.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, apparently, what's the name? Rayman might make an appearance.
Nice.
I'm not surprised. So that would be pretty cool.
Man, the original Rayman plays so much differently.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the original Rayman, but it was hard as hell. Hat store. Need to go to the hat store. Hat store. Sorry, vest store. Just kidding, vest store. You need to go to the vest store.
Rune Factory 3 Special.
There we go.
Which was the first spin-off to the Harvest Moon. Or one of the first spin-offs to Harvest Moon. Because it's made by the same team. Or same company. Back when it was first made. But basically, Rune Factory is a medieval Harvest Moon, if I recall correctly, was what it was marketed as. You're taking care of a farm, doing the same daily life kind of stuff that you would in Harvest Moon, but you're also exploring dungeons and fighting enemies.
Neat.
I don't know if I'm gonna beat my time.
And apparently the Room Factory games also have an overarching story to each game. Like, an actual story to it to keep the player invested.
Come on, Slowpoke.
After that, we had an announcement for new titles coming to the N64 Switch Online.
For the what?
For the N64 Online service.
Oh, and one of them I will definitely play.
I have not written. I didn't write down what games they were.
Well,
Because I was, let's see, there were all 3 Mario parties for the N64.
yeah, Mario Party, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Extreme, or
Excite Bike 64.
Excite Bike 64,
Thank you.
1080,
Oh yeah, 1080 snowboarding was one of them.
I think I own
Pokemon
that.
Stadium,
Oh yeah, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2.
as well as Pilot Wing 64,
Yeah,
That was
fuck
the
that.
one they led with. Huh?
I said fuck that game.
and
I
then
actually really enjoyed it.
and then GoldenEye.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this right now: if I play
Ross.
the classic GoldenEye, I may, if I do a thumbnail art,
Damn it. Wrong
I-
way.
I have a feeling I know what I'm
Wrong
going
way.
to do for the thumbnail.
Yeah, good luck, because I will not blame you one bit for playing on the easiest difficulty when it comes to a particular mission towards the end of the game. I have never beaten it without cheating. On the normal difficulty.
I don't think you can change difficulty with this game.
There's multiple difficulties. There's
Oh, then-
Agent, Double Agent, 007 if I recall. I don't remember what the hardest difficulty was, honestly.
I think I have played it on the hardest difficulty back in the day. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Where you have to protect Natalia while she's hacking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Gotta go in the box.
Yeah,
There we go.
fuck that mission.
Oh, and then there's the mission where you have to go after Sean Bean.
No, I didn't mind going after, like, after I passed that through cheating, I turned off the cheats. And took on Giannis. The 006, Giannis, whatever you wish to call him. Hell, you can even call him Sean Bean, like Rob just did. I took him on legit.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, best of luck when you do that Let's Play.
It'll be interesting, to say the least.
Okay. We have yet another farming sim daily lifestyle game, adequately called Various Daily Life.
Don't care if you saw me.
If memory serves. Oh, this was an RPG. It looked like it played... Oh wait, no, I'm confusing it for a different game. Various Daily Life is exactly what it sounds like. It's a JRPG where you're basically, for the most part, going around just completing quests for the various NPCs in the town. It could be very fun. I'm not gonna lie. It could potentially be fun. But in the same boat, it could also be very innocuous because a lot of the quests, from what they were saying, are going to be stuff like finding a cat, gathering a set amount of apples, stuff like that. Still there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
No.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not asleep or anything.
Okay. You winding down though?
No.
Okay.
I'm still good.
I mean, I'm probably gonna beat the game here in the next like 20 minutes.
Well, if anything, we could just focus. I mean, we can finish up on the Nintendo stuff.
Let's see, Factorio, an RTS game. I can't say anything more than that. I'm not too interested. I'm not good at RTS, so I can't really be invested in this game.
Yeah.
Then we have a game that is over 10 years old getting a Switch release. IB.
Finally.
Which one?
IB. RPG Maker
Yeah.
game.
Made back
Oh.
in 2012.
Didn't Markiplier do a
Yeah.
friggin' video on that?
I do believe so.
Yes.
That's weird
But
that
it's
that
a lot
one.
of people
it's a
did.
great- It's a great game, and the story, honestly, it's a shame that there was never an actual animation for it, because it would have, I honestly think an animation would have done amazingly, if done right.
Yeah.
Can't remember if IB had voice acting.
I
Or
think
if I-
later
well-
releases did.
Maybe I'm thinking of Mad Father. I know Mad Father did because I just remember the dude going, "Ah," all creepy like.
Yeah, they eventually released a version of
All right,
IB,
come
much
on.
like Mad Father, that had voice acting, to my recollection. And I do believe that's the version that Switch users will be getting, if it actually was exactly as I recall. So, then we have Mario Strikers Battle League getting a DLC announcement where we're basically getting, I think, a new arena or two, maybe 3, as well as Diddy Kong and Pauline becoming playable characters.
Can't remember if I have to actually look at the items that she leaves in her note, or if I can go straight to the nightclub,
That is a good question.
because that would save me probably a good minute.
Then we have Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key. I've never played in the Atelier games.
Nope. No. No.
JRPGs.
Fuck!
They're JRPGs.
Shit. That's not good. That is not good. Oh no. I was too impatient. I got zapped by a sentinel.
I can't really say much about this
Oh,
game because
be
I
back
don't
all the way
really
over
know
here.
much about the series or franchise. And honestly, like, well played on Nintendo, on the person talking, like, announcing the game. But also shame on them for that freaking pun at the end of that reveal.
What pun?
Of what?
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key. Next one, I was disappointed after considering the fact they've revealed every track before in the previous waves. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 3. They only showed 2 tracks this time. I'm a little disappointed about that. But that doesn't mean we're only getting,
Yeah.
They might still be working on them, weren't able to reveal them yet. Very likely the case,
Yeah.
But that's another thing to somewhat be excited for. If you like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Then there's Nintendo Switch Sports, which really the only announcement it seemed they made concerning that was that they would be releasing a new free update for it, where you could play golf, and they would be bringing in 21, where 21 of the holes that you can play through are from the previous sports games. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Then they had Shigeru Miyamoto make a couple of announcements, one of which was a release date for the upcoming animated Mario movie. I don't remember what that date was, though, to be perfectly honest. Kind of a blur. And
Either
he
way.
also... Huh?
I was gonna say either way. I mean, everybody's excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he also announced that the Japan theme park, Super Nintendo Land, is finishing up. Is finishing up, where it can open in California's Universal Studio, or Universal Park. I'm sorry, I'm drawing such a major blank on where exactly.
That's all right.
And then at the end of his announcements, he revealed he marketed the Pikmin mobile app that Niantic helped create, and finished off with revealing Pikmin 4, which, I'm not gonna lie, it looks gorgeous.
No.
No response, Rob?
Rob, dude.
About the
Pikmin.
Ah,
4.
why?
Oh.
Why?
I think I already mentioned like when it comes down to it. I haven't played any of the Pikmin games. And I never quite understood the appeal at all.
I can get the appeal, but the time the time combined with resource management, I can't enjoy the game myself, which is a shame because they're pretty good.
They look. I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, the concept in of itself looks adorable. But other than that, yeah, I don't see myself playing it.
That's fair. I myself definitely won't be because I can't really play those games too well to where I can actually enjoy them.
I have no idea what it is.
Besides GoldenEye, there is one other game.
Basically, you're playing as an astronaut, a very minuscule astronaut.
Oh.
On an unknown planet, and you're using these alien life forms known as Pikmin that you pluck out of the ground to explore and gather resources or find parts to repair your ship or what have you. Let's see. Then they revealed the 2023 edition of Just Dance.
Ass.
Ow.
Then there was Harvestella. Don't remember much about that one. There's so many farming sims for this game, they all kind of blend together after a certain point. Then Bayonetta 3.
Then there was what?
Bayonetta 3.
That's okay. So I was gonna make a joke saying besides 007, there was one other game. I forgot. Yeah, there's actually 2 games that I already have pre-ordered. Bayonetta being one of them. Though I think I've said this before. I don't know how I feel about the homunculus being the name of the next big bad.
Whatever. Close enough.
They're big bad, but they are definitely the enemies you'll be doing.
What
Yeah.
the hell am I doing? Okay.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see
Why
them
am I
do
all
something
the
like,
way down
fighting Nephilim.
Oh my god.
And
Why?
no, not from the remake for Devil May Cry. That dude's a douche.
What the hell am I doing?
But yeah, that would. I mean, honestly, that would have been like I can see if they do one more game after this one. I think that would be like the final big bad, like
What the hell?
fighting off
Kind
against
of a
the
Nephilim.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Be something else if said Nephilim, if they were to go that route, if said Nephilim
Why?
turned out to be Goliath.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
honestly, when it
Goliath
comes,
was a Nephilim.
I don't. I mean, to an extent, I don't
Wait,
see
Is
how
this where I'm supposed to go?
unless they're trying to fight the go.
Oh
go,
my god, I'm
after
a
the whole.
fucking idiot. Oh no, I lost so much time.
I mean, if they go, go into like the whole science versus freaking magic thing, then you have like then I can understand the
That's probably
homunculus.
what they're gonna be doing.
Like being the main antagonist or like creatures that you have to face.
Yeah.
Like when I was thinking, like when the trailers first came out, like my immediate attention was okay. They're bringing in like I wouldn't be surprised if they brought in homunculus or not homunculus, but dang it, I did it. But the Nephilim, because they fought against the demons, they fought against the angels. That would have been really freaking cool. The setup, because because Nephilim are the in between.
No, they're not. That is not what a Nephilim is. That's actually one of the things that bugged me when it came to the plot about the reboot for Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah, because actually Nephilim, yeah, because the angel, it was the birth child of
Yeah.
a fallen angel and a human.
Yep.
They do that a lot with media. I just realized that, where it's like between an angel and a demon, and it's Nephilim. They did that with didn't they do that with freaking Darksiders?
Not to my recollection, but I've only ever played 1, 2, and 3. But it's also been a few years since I played them.
Not.
Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. When you first started talking about Bayo 3 and the thing that bothered you, I thought you were gonna bring up the fact that she is rocking the same hairdo that she had when she went by Cereza.
Oh no, I mean, the only thing that bugged me about that was the fact that nobody was kind of mentioning it. That nobody was kind of bringing attention to it.
Now,
'Cause
without spoiling any events in the second game, because I've yet to play the second game, was Luca in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Luca was in too?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been in almost every single game. I will
Yeah,
say,
all 2 of them.
yeah. I will say Jean's new look looks really cool.
The first appearance in that trailer made me go, and then it looked okay after that.
And then they're introducing a Nero wannabe chick.
I don't know. She looks like she's gonna be fun to play as.
Oh, she'll probably be fun to play, but I think her personality is going to be close to Nero.
Quite possibly. That's the same. That's actually kind of the same. Actually, I believe they actually did compare her to Nero in the trailer.
Would it
In
be
the
even
announcement.
would be even more fucked up if we find out that she's maybe the future child of somebody else or somebody?
With all the time shenanigans that can happen in these games, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the first game was literally with the main villain being Bayonetta's father, bringing the past version of Bayonetta into the present.
Wait, are you
So
giving spoilers? For wait, never mind.
He's talking about the first game.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, second game.
Oh,
Not going to.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Not
Rob.
going to
I know
do-
you want to
not
talk
going-
about it.
yeah. That's why I wanted to make
All I'm
sure.
gonna-
Don't say anything.
All I'm gonna say is there's some time shenanigans, but that's it.
Don't.
That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna say
surprised.
any more.
She's a time witch. She's a time witch. I'm not
Fair.
surprised.
Well, I wouldn't say she's a time wit. I mean,
Okay, just stop.
there's other factors. I don't want to go into too much because you guys haven't played it.
I have. I've beaten it.
She has. I haven't.
I beat it shortly after it came out.
Yeah. Let's see. So
What's
since
up,
we
Terry?
have 14 entries. We have 14 more entries to go through.
That's all right. You got 14 more minutes of me playing this game.
boy.
I will admit the Nephilim look really interesting. Or the homunculus, sorry.
We've got 14 entries to get through before she beats the game.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to break out
This is a great
B12,
topic.
so...
This is a great topic, you know.
No, keep going.
All right. So what?
I'm
what's
just
the next one?
background for you
We
guys.
gotta keep moving.
You guys are good. You guys are good. Don't feel like you need to be... I'm not rushing you.
Well, we do need to keep moving though, because it won't be too long after you beat it that you're gonna want that y'all will probably want to call it.
Fair enough. Fuck.
Up
Run,
next is
run,
yet
run,
another-
run,
yet
run,
another game for me to
run,
be
run,
hyped about,
run.
called Raincoat.
Go! Go, 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 go! You piece of shit! Ash 3PO!
It's memory serves. It is
Get down!
made by the same
No!
team as Danganronpa.
Fuck!
I think that one's gonna be creative.
And I'm highly looking forward to it.
Are you kidding me?
Especially
It's
seeing-
bringing me back here. No!
Especially seeing
Oh,
as you're
this is not
playing
going
as
well
an
at all.
actual detective this time. Who knows? Maybe we'll see if it's even remotely tied to the Danganronpa universe. We might see a cameo of the super high school detective, or the ultimate high school detective. I forgot her name.
Quite possibly.
It's
Kirigiri.
been a long time since I played the original.
Kirigiri.
Kirigiri, thank you.
Kyoko.
So that would be pretty cool. Let's see. I'm expecting a lot of craziness from that.
No.
Next up, I am happy for Switch users for this next entry, but at the same time, I'm just like, what are you thinking, Nintendo? This shit needs to stop. Cloud versions of Resident Evil Village. I think Biohazard, as well as the remakes of 2 and 3.
Oh, well, also apparently, from what it sounded like, is that if they buy it, the cloud version, then somehow they would get access to the DLC.
For Village, yes. It would be
Which-
coming with the DLC.
That's bullshit.
Oh, God.
But
You saw nothing.
I can't get behind the whole cloud versions of games. I really can't,
Oh, are you kidding me?
as far as Switch goes, because if that service ever
Why?
goes down,
Oh, this
like
is not
as
going
far
well.
as
Oh.
cloud streaming for Switch goes,
Mad at myself now.
You're SOL. All that money gone.
Yeah.
Like, the cloud games, I think, honestly, that all the cloud games that have come out, including Kingdom Hearts, they should have just,
Oh, fuck.
when it comes to stuff like that, it, in my opinion, would have been better off as a rental
I
program
died in the box.
that you could eventually buy if you choose to.
No. This is no longer...
Where you could play it to where you could play it without having
Fuck.
to be
I don't think I beat it.
tied to the internet at all times.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents on the thing. Then we have Sifu, which is a martial arts game about revenge, from what I understand.
Oh.
And as you make your way through each fight, you're leveling up and learn new skills that'll help you in the next fight. But at the same time, it also ages you up. Like, you grow in age. And we see time pass. So it's a really interesting premise, and I'm hoping it does well.
Yeah.
This next entry is one I'm hyped about regardless of what platform. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. That's real sweet of you, Terry. Terry said, don't look down on yourself for the things you can't control, nor should you hate yourself for the mistakes you make.
That's really sweet. Except for that's, yeah, I'm not going to follow that right now. Oh, fuck. No!
Regardless of what platform, I am all the hype for the remake or reboot.
Get in there!
Remaster. There we go. That's the term I
Get...
meant earlier.
Oh, stop!
There we
go. There we go. Hi.
Isn't there there's a remake?
It's a remaster of Crisis Core.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that, and apparently it's not just a it's not just a remake, or at least a remaster, but
what's up?
they do change the combat.
No, combat is exactly the same.
Huh.
They just polished it to where it flows better.
Okay.
Which makes me even more hyped, because I loved Crisis Core.
I mean, with that game, we got to see Zack.
We got to play as Zack.
Yep.
You got
before
to see
the
Cloud.
Nibelheim incident, and even got to play as him through the Nibelheim incident. All the way up to what led Cloud to basically be outside of Nibelheim. Oh, not Nibelheim, Midgard. Let's see. Then we have a Switch release of Radiant Silvergun. If memory serves, this game was on either the Saturn or the Dreamcast. I don't remember which, but it's a bullet hell.
Hi, Sentinel. Don't kill me yet.
Now, I don't remember which came first. I think it was Radiant Silvergun, and then the same team eventually made Ikaruga, which is another bullet hell, but that's besides the point.
Alright, first one was fine. If I can get past the second one, then I might be okay.
Fans of that game,
As long as I don't screw up.
if they have a Switch, ought to be really excited, in my opinion,
Got about
because
10.
it looks,
Cutting
it
real
still
close.
looks beautiful. The Endless Dungeon. I don't remember much about this one. What about you, Rob?
Not so much.
Let me look it up. I don't remember.
Come here, you.
The top down. almost Diablo-esque looking game. Okay. I don't really have much an opinion on this one. Not gonna lie.
Same.
Oh,
Then we have
yeah, awesome, cool. Get
yet
over here,
another
Clementine.
Yet another port of the HD remaster for the first Tales of Symphonia.
Come on.
Don't get me wrong, I love Tales of Symphonia, but damn,
Whew.
so many ports for that game. Ugh. And I'm actually like, hopefully this coming to Switch, if anyone plays and enjoys it who hasn't done so before, hopefully that, you know, gets them interested in other Tales games.
Yeah.
After that, they revealed the Arcadia Bay collection for Life is Strange, coming to Switch. Don't know what games are going to be in it aside from 1 and Beyond the Storm. Did 2 ever take place in Arcadia Bay?
I have no idea. I only started the game.
Oh, okay.
I know it takes place in the same universe.
Okay. That's right. True Colors did it.
No.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, it most certainly did. Never mind, because we interacted with some of the people from Arcadia Bay as
Yeah. But we were in Haven Springs.
Yeah.
Alright, hardest part
Yeah.
here.
Let's see.
If I can get
Then
this
we
without
had-
getting shot, then I should be okay.
Best of luck.
No! I've never
Open
died
mouth
there.
and footprint.
I've never died there before, and now I die? Really? Cool. Love that.
Then we have a remaster for Romancing Saga Minstrel Song. You enjoy the Saga series? More power to you. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been able to really get into it. The gameplay style. I don't know. It's just so off to me.
Yeah.
So. Then we have Lego Brick which, when I first saw this being revealed, I thought it was a Lego. It instantly reminded me of Captain Toad. You know what I mean?
Are you talking to
When it
Rob
comes
or
down
me?
to it- I mean, when it comes down to, oh gosh, what was it called again?
Lego Brick Tales. It instantly, the first thing that came to mind, because it was taking place on various dioramas, was Captain Toad. Hello, anime.
Oh.
I want to see more gameplay so I can actually have a full-on opinion of it. I want to know what you're doing in it. What, you know? Like, are there objectives similar to Captain Toad, to where you're having to gather all the stars, or what have you?
Yeah.
Hey, random guy. Haven't seen you in here in a while.
Had,
Welcome.
the Disney racing game, Disney Speedstorm. I'll be interested to see more gameplay on that one too,
Yeah.
because it could potentially be fun.
I mean, it looks interesting.
Yeah. They definitely focused a lot on Sully from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, isn't he like a fan favorite though?
Alright, final chapter.
Understandably. Let's See,
You guys
they
missed it
announced-
earlier, Terry and Random Guy, about how we're doing a challenge / punishment thing for these streams, or we're at least gonna try it out. At the end of the stream, I have a picker wheel of that whatever it lands on. If that occurred during the stream, then we get a punishment at the beginning of the next stream. So I'll show the wheel once we end the stream. And I'm hoping there's already a few that are on that wheel that I do not want, that I know I did, but I don't want it to spin. I don't want it to land there because then that means I'll be punished. All right, so
Either or, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Gaming is gaming, in my opinion.
shit,
Because Random
wrong
Guy is
way.
wondering if we are more into console gaming than PC gaming, or vice versa, basically.
I tend to like console better, but I don't know. Yeah, gaming is gaming to me.
Yeah, same here.
Regardless, like I'm playing on my PS5, but I'm still playing on PC.
Let's see.
Come on, you.
They announced
Let's get you
Season
over
2
here.
for Fall Guys with plenty new challenges to try to overcome so you can get the crown. Then we have a remaster of yet another Wii game. Regular Wii game. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Okay.
I'm super happy about that.
Haven't played any of the Kirby games, unfortunately.
But you knew the fun fact about Kirby.
Yeah, I know the fun fact about Kirby. I mean, anything Kirby related that I know of is that I have a Kirby coffee mug.
A Botcha gamer? What?
Huh?
I'm trying to understand what Random Guy meant by botcha games.
I don't understand it.
But Return to Dreamland was the first of the modern style Kirby. To where it introduced like the stronger variants of certain powers, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair, Random Guy. They mostly enjoy PC because they feel like it's all a TV workstation and a place to game. That's very fair.
Yeah.
And then then for the last game, oh, a punishment game. That's right. I should have remembered what Bobby meant. In a manner of speaking, yeah. We're challenging ourselves, basically. Then the final entry that they announced. One each of us are excited for, though, to varying degrees.
They put $10 down on it.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We finally have an actual full title besides Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, a lot of people were, I guess fans were not particularly happy that it's not called Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know why. I know when I went to GameStop today to cash in or put some more money down on some of my pre-orders, they were talking about how some people were not particular with the new name, and some of these people need to understand. I mean, as cool as it is that we're getting a sequel to Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best games of the Legend of Zelda franchise. it is a new chapter to the franchise.
Yeah.
Even though it's continuing the same story.
I don't see it as a continuation. This seems like it's a different
No!
Link.
B12!
It's the same Link.
Are you sure?
I mean, if
No, we're not doing anything with food.
Yeah.
That's Rob's domain for his video.
Where it's trying not to laugh challenges.
I mean, if the what's it called? The teaser is to be believed, it's the same characters for Link and Zelda.
What are you basing that on?
Aww.
The little murals that we saw?
Yeah,
Well, not just the
3PO.
murals, but again, the original teaser that came out like freaking a year or so ago.
Not gonna lie, that could very well have just been placeholder.
You know what? I could use the Garfield thumbnail for the stream. Sorry.
You could. You could, actually.
Because right now it just looks like a regular Novakast video. I just realized since I used a co-op to Rob's thumbnail. I don't know how people are able to 100% the game in less time it takes for me to speedrun this. Like, you gotta die 9 times for one of the achievements, so... You love Garfield, huh? Aw. I know Rob and Aden love it too. Or love him too. Especially when I read about him. That's one of the punishments, by the way. I am not
Even
looking
if
forward to this.
If it lands on one of the mistakes concerning you, I'm guaranteeing you're hoping that the punishment will land on Garfield effect.
Yeah.
What? So the punishment, if it happens to be my punishment, you read it to me?
I don't know. Maybe instead of Garfield effect, it should just be having to read a.
Well, because I have on the.
Potentially
Oh
bad
yeah, we
fanfic.
didn't make the wheel yet.
A chapter of a potentially bad fanfic.
That'd just be awesome for me. That wouldn't be a punishment at all.
And it depends on the fanfic.
Yeah.
All right. Last little stretch. And I have...
Like, I can't help but feel like the initial teaser trailer back when it was first announced, I can't help but feel that Link and Zelda
Beat the
model
game.
were just placeholders. I'm not gonna lie, random
Game
guy, I'm
beat.
envious of people who can do stuff like ketchup, mustard, mayo, what have you.
Oh, mustard's
it-
gross.
It
Well,
really-
yellow
it
mustard.
severely limits what all I can eat.
Oh, I've got a burger in the fridge right now that JR got me with some seasoned fries.
I'm forced to be picky, like, even a drop of it makes me lose my appetite.
He loves tons of condiments.
Makes me
I
wanna
can't.
puke.
I just love how Garfield abuses everyone he sees. I guess you could say the same for for Garfield effect. It's just that he's basically taking over the role of Commander Shepard. All right, let's see how I did. I don't think I beat my time. Oh, I did.
Commander Garfield is most definitely not a paragon.
You beat your time?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Achievement?
No,
Or
I've
something?
already platinumed the game.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see if I could beat my speedrun time. Because
Okay.
I've done it without a guide. I mean, I'm sure if I looked at a video or whatever, I started watching one, but I was like, no, I want to figure it out myself. And so, I mean, without a guide or anything, that's not bad. And I screwed up quite a bit. Like,
Here's the weird.
yeah.
Here's the weird thing about condiments for me. Like, I enjoy tomatoes from time to time, but I can't do ketchup. I love pickles, but I can't do relish. It's weird.
I can't do relish either. It's a little too strong for me. I just can't do yellow mustard. Gross. I like Dijon mustard and honey mustard, but yellow mustard, But yeah, I like JR, he has to have like his favorite pizza from the local pizza place around here. It's called the Twist. And I've told you guys about it. But it's the base of it is not marinara or anything. It's honey mustard and ranch. Their homemade ranch. And then it has traditionally, if you were to order it normal, it has diced tomatoes, diced banana peppers, diced orange pepper, fried chicken pieces, pineapple, and jalapeno, with a twist of ranch around the whole thing on top. And he just basically just gets it as chicken, tomato, and extra ranch. With the honey mustard, I think, on it too. But
Nice.
I don't like hot tomatoes that much. I'll eat them sometimes, depending on what it is, but I usually like, if I'm going to eat a tomato, I like it cold. Like, if it's on a burger, I like it when they put a cold slice of tomato on it. Like, that's awesome. But other than that, no, I can't, like if I eat pasta, I don't like a lot of sauce or anything like that. Mustard you never liked, it always seemed weird to you. There's a mayo ketchup sauce that's mixed up. Yeah, oh yeah, that's great. We had Lowry's and a little bit of like cayenne pepper, paprika, and like steak seasoning. And it's kind of like a makeshift, it's almost like a spicy tartar sauce for fish.
Oh.
Or you can just mix mayo and ketchup together.
Let's see.
When at school, I used to dip my fries in ketchup and ranch before I'd eat it.
Like, if there's even a little bit of ketchup on a meatloaf, I can't eat any of it. Can't do deviled eggs, unfortunately.
I used to love deviled eggs. Now it's like the texture of it just grosses me out.
Just messes with you.
Kind of, yeah.
And
Never used to be a texture
casseroles
person.
And casseroles that have sour cream in them, they've got to be baked in perfectly or I can't eat it whatsoever. It sucks.
You're making me hungry. I might plan on going to Burger King for a Whopper.
Oddly enough, tomato sauce, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
As far as pizza sauce goes.
Sorry, I wanted to have it on something other than main menu. So it's just
Something
B12
about
and
ketchup I just
Astropio
can't handle.
having
Like,
a rest.
on its own, though, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to handle pizza sauce.
My favorite pizza has a lot of pineapple on it. Yeah, I'm one of them. Onion and sausage. Green pepper,
Yeah,
too.
you're trying to rile me up, but it's not going to happen.
What?
I'm joking. I said, I know you're trying to rile me up, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, you're being that one thing that we talked about earlier.
No, actually, I'm not.
Really? What word?
Yeah.
What do you think I'm saying?
I'm not saying.
Come on!
now that you brought it up, no, I'm not saying it.
Don't censor yourself for our audience.
I'm not censoring myself.
Mm-hmm. One of the pieces on the wheel is if Aiden says the term snarky or smartass. Because the wheel is based on things that commonly happen during our streams, like audio issue or technical issues, me forgetting to unmute myself and things like that. So it's kind of a way of incentivizing us to having a better stream.
Plus,
Yeah.
But
I,
punishment edition. I still recall someone mentioned liking pineapple pizza. At first I thought it was Rob. I think, Rob, you like pineapple on pizza, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Love pineapple on pizza. I
Don't
always
get me
order
wrong.
extra.
I'll eat it if there's no other pizza left to eat, and I'm really craving a pizza.
Mhm.
But otherwise, no, thank you.
Because some people are like, well, why don't you just? Because I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian pizza, which is basically pineapple and ham. But I love just pineapple. I mean, I am just as content with just pineapple on my pizza. I had a meatball pizza from our gas station on my way home from work the other day. They had breakfast pizza, and then they had a little mini meatball one, which is basically sausage, but the way they made it is really good. Because, like, the one I went to actually has their, they have a kitchen and everything, and so, in the deli. So, they make fresh food, or they make food, and it's good. But I remember, well, if JR got my burger, hopefully they did it right, because they always screw it up. There's a place around here that makes really good burgers, and
Sleep well, there.
see ya. Thank you for stopping by. But basically, what I like from there is like the quarter-pound cheeseburger with just lettuce and onion. No, like, dressings or anything on top. And because those burgers are really good reheated, because it kind of turns it into almost like a Juicy Lucy. Have you guys ever had that before?
Nah,
No.
It's
honestly,
basically,
a lot of toppings I can't do on.
well,
burgers.
it's a cheeseburger, but the cheese is like, instead of like the two patties being like separate entities, it's kind of like they put the cheese in the center of those two, like kind of mush it together. And so when you open it up, it's like all cheese in the center. It's actually really, really good. But yeah, I'm just having it here. City's open now.
Make matters even weirder. Out of all toppings on burgers that I actually can handle,
Mm-hmm.
Egg.
Yeah?
Egg on the burger.
You don't like it?
You know, I do.
Oh. I like egg on
A
burger.
little, it's rather messy, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. So, let me go ahead and put the spinning wheel over on this side so you guys can see. So, this is our end of stream spinning wheel. I'll just read some of the ones that we have on here. M. Night Shyamalan gets referenced on stream. Aiden says, by the way, me explaining this does not count. Aiden says the word snarky or smartass. Rob shoehorns a joke awkwardly. I forget to unmute myself. Stream has technical issues. Robert Aiden bring up DBZ or SEO abridged. I correct grammar and or spelling on stream. So these are all things that we often do while we're live. That seems more like a McMuffin thing or eggs on our burger. Not. Oh, I don't like. I used to love egg McMuffins, but now the egg kind of like the texture of it kind of makes me. Usually, yeah, fried egg is what I like on a burger. Those are good. I like a runny yolk. I am so hungry right now. I haven't even eaten dinner. I haven't had dinner. And JR got me food because I didn't sleep at all today. So until before we went live. Go ahead. Sorry.
I made myself some popcorn, shrimp, and fries.
Ooh,
So
that sounds amazing right now.
So before I go to bed, I might have. I shouldn't.
I
but
know,
I'll probably
same.
have a late
Yeah.
night snack.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feel shame about it. I'm actually gonna feel quite content.
Yeah. Same.
Oh, I'll get 3 months of Spotify Premium with Honey. Sweet. You know, you guys can't see it on stream based on, well, it's kind of covering it. So it just sounds like I'm saying something random for the sake of being random, but I promise I'm not. So, are there any other games that we need that we're not talked about yet? since I kind of beat the game earlier than expected.
I mean, we only focused on Sony and PlayStation, or Sony and Nintendo.
Sorry, I wasn't all that active in the conversation.
You needed to focus.
Yeah.
For those of you that are tuning in late here, I was saying at the beginning of the stream how I've already 100% of this game before tonight. There were 2 main achievements I had left to beat. One of them was the Can't Catch Me achievement, where you had to go through the first Zerk encounter without being caught once. And that took me so many tries to the point where, like, I had to remove the thumb grip off my controller, and then my thumb was numb and swollen because I was trying so many damn times, and I was trying to prevent my thumb from slipping from the thumbstick because I have really smooth thumbs. But I finally got it. And then the other one was to beat the game under 2 hours, and I almost didn't. But I wanted to see if I could beat my time, and apparently I did, even though I screwed up a hell of a lot. But you prefer a boiled egg? I used to.
They're nice.
I used to. Not so much anymore.
But
though.
on a burger, I don't know. I have to try. I had to try it.
So basically, like the guy from Whiplash. Oh,
Wait, what? What?
That was an interesting movie.
Oh,
I told you about that movie. The drummer from that college drummer who had the really like awful coach that like would really just be so hard on all of his students, and yeah. If you want to see like sweat and blood coming off Miles Teller's fingers, yeah, watch Whiplash. Also, J.K. Simmons is in it. It's based on a true story. But yeah, I didn't really feel any pain because, like I said, my thumb was numb, but it was a little bit swollen. I don't know how J.K. Simmons pulled that off wholly. Yeah. I know there were some people, like some like musicians or like creators that are musicians as well, like that study musical theory, and like they all like jazz musicians didn't like Whiplash. As somebody that wasn't in band at all, however, I was in choir, but I mean, I thought it was interesting because I really want to learn how to play drums because I think that is so cool.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of bad at multitasking, let alone, having separate hand and like coordination. But yeah, let's see here. If I recall correctly, it's the director's story of when he went to play in band in Princeton. I thought he wrote it about somebody else. It could be. I think it might. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's not that old, though. It's only a few years old. But I didn't know that Miles Teller was, like, close to our age, Aiden.
huh.
He doesn't look like it at all. The last thing I saw him in was unfortunately the Fantastic Four reboot, where he played as Mr. Fantastic. It wasn't good.
So, since you were playing the game, I've got to ask: Are you excited about I know you haven't played any of the mainline entries for Yakuza, but are you looking forward to them? Are you excited about them keeping the RPG element for the next mainline game?
I've mentioned that before. I've talked about it before. I mean, because Like a Dragon is the only one that I've played, so it's something that is familiar to me. I think it's really cool. That style alone didn't turn me off from the reason why I haven't played that game. I put a lot of time to that freaking game. I got through most of the main story, but there's one part that I'm still stuck on. But I would have liked to have played, is it going to be in English? Like a Dragon is? Or 7? Do you know?
What do you mean,
Is it going to be voiced in English?
Oh, doesn't seem like it. It's as of Yakuza 2, they've stuck mostly to they've stuck to Japanese voice acting, so it was rather surprising that Like a Dragon had English voice acting.
Not that it would bother me either way, but I mean, I'm kind of biased because my first Yakuza game was Like a Dragon, which has RPG and English voice acting. But yeah, I mean, I'll check it out, but I gotta beat Like a Dragon first. Because if I can't get through one Yakuza game, I don't think I see myself finding that it'd be a good investment to buy another. If that makes sense. Yeah. I'm trying to not spend so much on things. Even though I spent, well, technically JR spent, money on a new laptop. And now I want to take my new laptop back and get another one that I saw on Amazon that I did not see before. But I don't know. Because I miss having a larger screen. And my Razer, I can't fix it right now because I stripped a screw. And I really don't want to break the panel on it, so I'm going to have to go find somebody to fix it because I want to use that laptop too. I want to use it in here again as a third monitor because of the screen. But right now, it's just a fire hazard, so I can't really use it. Don't get me wrong, I love my new laptop. It's just that there are certain things that I love more about my Razer that I wish I still had. And plus the larger one that I saw on Amazon. The other laptops I was looking at, the one compared to the one I have right now, the new one, I sound so spoiled, but it's my specs are the best. I'd be downgrading for the other ones, but I don't know. Well, I'll likely not return my laptop because I like my new laptop. It's great for work and not a fire hazard. There. Can't you just connect your laptop to your TV? Or is it because you use it for work as well? I use it for work as well. Because one of the buildings I'm in doesn't have any computers in their rooms. So I either have to use theirs or bring my own. I prefer to use my own because if anything happens on my computer, I'm not necessarily responsible or feel bad about it.
Let's see. Only other games I can think of you wanted to talk about would be God of War Ragnarok.
We already talked about that.
I was talking about Engine because it wasn't able to be included.
No, I said that I really didn't have too much to say because I haven't beat the first game. I've seen I know the plot and everything, and I've seen entire playthroughs of it, but I just never beat it myself, even though I own it.
Brain fart. So that's not bad.
Rise of the Ronin was the one that I was looking forward to. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah. Let's see. There was Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Yeah, my Razer's a 17-inch. A 17.3 inch, and my new one is a 15.6. And my Razer one is heavy. But I love it. It also has a trackpad on the side, which is really nice. I don't like having a trackpad in front of me where my wrist rests. Because I accidentally turn on because my trackpad is also my keypad on my new laptop, so. Yeah, I have a really nice bag that I got on Amazon that turns into a backpack, and it makes everything feel light to carry. I can turn it into a backpack or a messenger bag or a briefcase. Oh, sorry, Aiden. Yeah, we were going to play Toonstruck earlier, but I couldn't get it to properly work on my desktop. It works just fine on my laptop, and I tried it with Streamlabs there, but I need 2 monitors to stream because I also have them on Discord and then screen sharing it to them, and it just makes things a pain in the ass. I did see a nice Asus laptop that has technically a dual screen on it. That one looked really cool. That one's also a 15-inch though, and it's around the same price as my Asus one. But my laptop is super fucking fast. It's unnecessary. Like, as far as, like, it's an i9 processor with a 3070 Ti GPU. And then it has its own separate shadow drive. They're not cheap, and it being heavier, you feel the pressure of getting damaged. Yeah, my battery's swollen in my Razer right now. That's why I ended up getting a different laptop. But I want to fix this one too. And I bought a battery for myself, or I bought a battery to replace it. But one of the screws stripped, and I can't get it removed. And I don't want to break the panel. It's already kind of bent from the battery being swollen.
MJ, did I hear you say sorry as I was walking away?
Yes. Because you were
Why?
talking, and then I cut you off.
Didn't cut me off. I needed to use the restroom.
Whatever. Accept my apology.
Only way I'll accept it is if somehow you know bladdermancy.
No. No one's bladder should come into conversation right now.
That would be such a stupid. Speaking of which, that would be a stupid school of sorcery for like D&D and whatnot.
Controlling when people pee, basically.
Like the worst spell of it all is to give people a freaking kidney stone.
Oh God, especially if you're a guy. JR had one, or he had a couple a few years back.
Sorry, everyone. I am so sorry.
And he said it was the worst feeling ever to go through it. I've had kidney stones before too, but I is woman, and so it's not nearly as bad. We're all good now. Everyone's kidneys are fine. I'm pretty sure I have all 1.5 of mine on my body. I'm just kidding.
Random guy, thank you for bringing up stuff like Bitcoin and whatnot. Because I have actually seen some people comparing PlayStation's upcoming Stars program to NFTs. What with the collectible figurines you can exchange points for. And I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense since we probably won't be able to sell these figurines for points.
Yeah, when we get our new desktop
to the figurine.
When we update our desktop, we're gonna probably build it. Because this one is old. Or, well, considering, I mean, we got it in 2015, so over 7 years that we've had this one without upgrading anything on it.
That is good news that graphics cards prices are dropping. That is awesome news for a lot of customized computer customizers and whatnot.
Yeah, if you think that my LED obsession is kind of loud, if you were to see my laptop, it's insane. It has it RGB on the keyboard, it has it under the screen, and then the actual logo on the back of it also lights up. The wallpaper lights up and moves and animates. Yeah, it's excessive. Even the thumb drive in it lights up. Hi, Kit Kat. Are you trying to tell me that we need to end the stream? Because she usually will come in here when she thinks I've been streaming too long. Or else she'll come and bug me. I've been going for almost 3 hours. And it's almost 3:30 in the morning here. But we did start late. Oh, that I could also add to the wheel. Should it change every time? What do you think? Aspects on the wheel, I mean. Or remove it after one's been selected.
Replace it until it cycles back around. Sure. Until
Maybe.
you know that particular thing cycles back around to where it can be put back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. That's actually pretty smart.
You're hoping you can get a 3070? Yeah, I have a 3070. It's great. Or a 3070 Ti for my laptop. Hi, you are licking the crap out of my hand right now. My spinning hand.
Alright, let's spin the
I would,
wheel
but
here.
Ash is kind of on top of my hand at the moment, giving my hand a bath. Okay, thank you. All right.
So what
Let's-
should we call it? What should we call this, by the way? The Wheel of Causality?
Wheel of Misfortune.
Wheel of bullshit. Wheel of Misfortune. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Wheel of Misfortune.
Okay.
All right, let's spin this Wheel of Misfortune. Spin. Oh, please say it's not me. Please say it's not
No,
me.
we can only see it on
Oh.
the screen.
Nice.
Hold
What?
on. It hasn't even started spinning in the stream.
You or Rob brings up DBZ or SAO abridged. You guys didn't, right? Or did you?
No.
Rob did.
You
In a
did?
manner of speaking, he referenced it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to watch
The
it.
intro. The intro, you did a Popo voice.
No, I didn't.
That sounded like a Popo voice.
I'll have to watch it back.
I didn't do a Popo voice.
Sounded like one.
That time I didn't do a
So-
Popo voice.
So if
I
that
would have
turns
probably,
out to
in
not-
Rob's
if
defense,
that
I probably
turns
would
out-
have heard it if he did.
That's why I said what I did afterwards, after the intro. So if I was wrong on that, then this is my fuck up, and I'm the one gonna get punished. Yay!
Well, didn't we talk about how, like, it would only apply to right before it was spun? Because if that were the case, then I'd be in trouble because I brought it up too.
No. I mistakenly thought that he was referencing that.
Mm.
So by bringing it up, thinking he did a Popo voice, that in turn references DBD Abridged, whether I like it.
Oh.
So.
Oh boy. So Aiden
So
gets
if
punished
I was wrong
then,
about that.
possibly.
I am so sorry, Rob, and I'm gonna be the one being punished for it.
I guess we'll
So-
find out at the beginning of the next stream, huh?
Yeah.
I will be the
We'll
judge.
find out what that punishment's gonna be.
Oh god, it's gonna be great.
Oh.
We'll have a separate wheel for that. Alrighty. Putting up the ending screen. I think it's time we call it a night. Don't you think?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I could have used my cat one. Whatever. We got Gak. We got Gak ending. Go for it.
All right, guys. So I think for now we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob, Aden, and MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace out, my friends.